Mike? Yeah, we made 600, although technically we lost 3 grand. Right, farmers, welcome back to Gnadenthal. Now I've had a little message from me mate, my mate Mike, and yeah, I had a bit of an idea. Yeah, it's not going to make the most amount of money out of the fields, but there is still opportunity there. And obviously, it's December. There's not a lot going on, let's face it. So I'm thinking of yeah, it's a good idea that Mike's come up with. Now, obviously, as the ploughing and cultivating is now done, that has produced some stones. But I haven't got a stone picker, so I'm going to go up to the shop and I'm going to rent one actually. I don't think I'm going to buy one. I mean, I've only got 87 grand. Although, to be fair, I could sell that weeder. I'm not going to use that. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Alright, so I'm going to sell this weeder off because let's face it, I'm not going to use it. So we might as well make a bit of cash out of this one. So let's get rid of that. Yeah, we'll sell that one. So what are we going to get? Let's have a look. 43 grand. Oh, that'll do. That'll do nicely. So we've done that bit. We're going to go and get ourselves... well, we'll check out the price, actually. We want to get a stone picker. Why could I not go into the shop? Alright, we're just going this way then instead. Right, stone pickers. Here we go. So, 43 grand we made off of selling that one. 64 grand. I mean, how much is it going to cost to rent it? 3 grand? Do you know what? I'm going to rent it rather than just buying it. We'll see how we get on. Because obviously, I'm not going to need it after we've done this round until next year. So spending 63 grand on it is a bit much. Well, I think so anyway. So let's get cracking with the old stone picking. See about how much money we're going to make from the advice from my mate Mike. And before we get cracking with that, I've had another bit of advice, to be fair, from old Seraph. Yeah, going to use the old GPS steering. All right, so we'll set it up. There we are. So we want steering assistance. Yes. No, put it back on. There we are. Show lines. Yes. Manual cruise control. Yes, that's what we want. Right. Let's get cracking with this then. So we'll lower it down, turn it on. Let's go. I'll hook it up to the line. And we're away. Oh, let's get cracking. Oh, 2 people give me advice today. That can't be bad. So that's these stones gotten off the field, and what do we have? Two lots of 4,000. So it's 8,000, and then 475. Not bad, not bad at all. Now the question is, we're going to need to sell it, and yeah, to be fair, where are we going to sell it? What's the point? Just have a little look. Let's have a little look on prices, because I was thinking maybe like shoveling it into a trailer. That's going to be a bit of a pain, to be fair. Where's the stone? I was at the bottom of this one. Why is it in? Is it in productions? Why would it be in productions? That's just really random. If it is, I suppose it is a product of the field, but then these are all stuff that you make in facilities. But okay, so Blumengar exports. Where's that? Where's that on the map? Let's have a little look. Where is Blumengar export? Oh, right at the top. Up there. All right. I'm thinking, well, originally, whilst I was going through the fields, I thought, oh, that's, do you know what, we'll load up the trailer and then we'll get cracking. And then I thought, no, that's a bit of a crazy thing to do. Is this gonna, I can be able to pick it up from here? No, I'm not. Oh, it looks like I am gonna have to. You can't pick up a pile of stones with a stone picker once it's been placed down. Oh, that's interesting. Right, in that case then we are going to have to shovel them all up with me old John Deere. Alright, so we're doing that. We're going to take it straight up to there. Let's see how much. I mean, what would you spend? Like 3 grand? 3 odd grand on getting the old stone picker? We'll see. We'll see if we're going to make a bit of cash. Right, here we go, moment of truth. So we spent like, what, 3.5 grand on renting that stone picker. Let's see how much we make. Okay, it's is it not there? Is it around by the bales again? Let me have that with this straw. Is that did not want to take that? Okay. I mean, I wouldn't imagine it is round here. No, it's not there. Okay, is it this sow point? There's like 3 sow points here. Right, that said on the map, it was up here. Oh, there you are. No, it's not going in. I thought it was. Okay, where's the? That said up here. It also said it's the only sow point on the map. So if we can't sell it here, we got a bit of a problem. I pulled in here, and it definitely said up here. Why are we not getting the option to sell it? Or is it because it's not because it's production, is it? Right, let's try it in the old selling off the pallets. That would be really rant, and it is. Why would you sell it? Why is it in the production first bit on the old sale price menu, and why you got to sell it off? Well, and we made 644. We haven't even covered the cost of the stone picker. Oh, we're out 3 grand. 3 grand. I mean, to be fair, I did sell off that weeder, so we're not out 3 grand, but we still spent 3 grand more than we got back. All right. I mean, I suppose at least it helps protect our cedar when we put that into the ground in a couple of months' time. Well, whenever it's ready. All right, fair enough. I mean, to be fair, it was a good idea. My mate Mike, it was a good idea. And to be fair, old Seraph, yeah, definitely old GPS steering. That made it loads easier. I think it did it a bit quicker as well. potentially even maybe one pass less. If you overlap too much, obviously that's going to eat into your cycles around the field. That's definitely a winner. Mike, yeah, we made 600, although technically we lost 3 grand